All right, welcome back to Aaron and Ellie on Kirby Drive. We're finally Aaron and Ellie again after 2 episodes in a row without Ellie here. Welcome back.
Hey guys, I'm alive.
Yes, we're a little bit late with this one because she just got off work yesterday and she's been recovering the last night. So we're doing this today, trying to get something out before the games happen tomorrow. But welcome back.
Thank you. Happy to be back.
Now, you unfortunately, or fortunately, missed the Thursday night game between
Yeah.
the Broncos and Raiders.
All I know about that game is that I got a notification that Brock Bowers got a 4-yard touchdown. And, no, Ashton Genty. And then Brock Bowers got something, not much, but then I saw the final score was 10-7. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
What a dumpster fire.
It was a horrible game to watch. It was. I don't know. I think I told you last week when we lost to the Broncos that like nothing pisses me off more than losing to shitty ass teams,
This is true.
and that's exactly what the Broncos are. Like, I sent in the group chat that it was literally the Broncos are the Texans if the ball bounced the other way the entire time this season.
Yeah,
Like they are
that is
just
true.
they are just not good. They are atrocious. I mean, this game was horrible. Like the Raiders are bad. They're dog water. They're so bad, and literally the Broncos were struggling the entire night to put them away. Basically, got the game handed to them. I have some stuff to show you for this game. First thing of note that I want to talk about. So the Broncos, they beat the 3-6 Jake Browning led Bengals. Remember we were watching that game and they couldn't score until like that first half was already basically over. Then they beat the 2-7 Geno Smith led Raiders by 3 points. They beat Davis Mills by 3 points. They beat the Jets by 2 points. They beat the Giants by 1 point, and they beat the Titans by 1 score. When the Titans basically threw that game away.
Yeah.
They have beat a lot of really bad teams by not that many points. They've beaten Davis Mills, the Raiders, and the Jets by a combined 8 points.
But why did they get to be a team? Because you see this with just like, not only our team last season, but like other teams around the league too. When they start to actually win, and I feel like it took the Colts to get to like, I don't know, like a ground that they could stand on where it's like, no, we actually like are a good team. However, how do the Broncos get to a point where people just like take them at their like record value, that they don't like analyze and be like, yeah, they really have lost to really bad teams. Like anytime I hear of the Broncos, it's like, yeah, they're just that good. I mean, 8-2, like they like, like Bo Nix just like is Bo Nix, and he just like, it may take him a second, but he, like, oh, remembers, oh, I'm Bo Nix, and then locks in, and then they're the really super awesome great team that they are. And it's like, I don't think that's true. I think they just get really lucky every time.
Yeah, I think what you're saying was true a couple weeks ago, but I think after the stretch of games they've had here, the tide is beginning to turn. So I have a graphic here of like the 8-2 Denver Broncos being compared to the 11-0 Pittsburgh Steelers from a couple years ago, where they lost like their last 6 games in a row and lost in the first round of the playoffs, basically calling them fraudulent. Dunking on Bo Nix, saying that he's going to be selling cars whenever his contract expires. It was just a horrible, horrible game. And, like, I think that the tide is beginning to turn against these Broncos.
Thank God.
Which doesn't really, like... This is a hilarious punt, too, by the way. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, just
fully off the left side of his foot. But, yeah, I mean, the tide is beginning to turn a little bit on the Broncos. Again, not like it matters. If you're a Broncos fan and you're getting upset about this, I mean, you could just say, hey, we're 8-2, and that's fine.
Right.
That's awesome. I really, like, nothing is more fun for me than watching Bo Nix run around in circles and throw up a prayer that gets intercepted. Nothing is more fun than that. That's my favorite thing to do. Yeah. I think we started out this season of this show talking about the bonometer. I'm done.
Yeah.
He's just not good.
Yeah, I'm not a believer.
I'm a botheist.
Botheist, yeah.
He's just not. He's not. He doesn't, like...
And his cocky little grin makes me so mad. Nothing hurted worse than whenever he won the Texans game, and I had to watch him after all his team went to the tunnel. I had to watch him finish his interviews in the middle of the field and then go up to all the Broncos fans and be like, yeah, we did it! We did it!
Yeah. Okay. It's like, again, you beat Davis.
He scrambled for the last, like, minute of the fourth quarter and got into field goal range. Congrats.
Yeah. There was a moment in this game where it was like the very end of the third quarter. Evan Ingram is standing wide open in the end zone. And Bo Nix, I guess he had a little bit of pressure in his face, but fully just like short arms it. Missed him wide and to the left and short by like 10, 15 yards. And then they had to kick a field goal to go up 10-7.
Bruh.
But he was standing in the end zone uncovered. Fully wide open for a touchdown. And Bo Nix was talking to Sean Payton on the sideline like, he was wide open. He's wide open and I missed him. It's like, yeah, I don't know how you did. But again, like when you have a guy who comes into the league at 25 because he played for 6 years in college.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like, okay, yeah, I guess maybe they know how to stick around. That's the best you can say.
Yeah.
But he literally is like the second coming of Tim Tebow. He plays just well enough for a really good Denver defense to win you the game. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, you can be excited about that if you want, but trust us, it's not fun at all.
No.
To win games like that.
No, it is not.
So.
It sucks.
I don't know.
It's fun to just have a good team on both sides of the ball.
And the only reason that the Broncos won this game is because Daniel Carlson missed a 49-yard field goal with like 2 minutes left to go. Otherwise, they'd probably still be playing.
Yeah, probably.
And so they just get bailed out again. And I guess they're like, that's the thing about the AFC is like, this is the year to get in.
Yeah.
To get in, you just have to beat one of these teams.
Yeah, seriously.
And especially if you're the team in the AFC with the bye, you have to like accidentally your way through 2 shitty teams, and you're going to be in the Super Bowl.
Which is crazy. The barrier to entry has never been lower.
Yeah, and yet somehow the Texans still can't find their way in.
Well,
it's just ridiculous.
It's just our luck that when that's the year that we're having the year that we're having.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I mean, but just the Raiders just suck. They just suck. I think Brock Bowers, that one catch, he had one catch. I think that was it.
Yeah, he literally had like no points for me. It's like, did he do anything? He had a crazy game, his game that he was back last week, and then
then Geno Smith was out there like limping around, like running up and down the sideline, like trying to get warm, and it's like, just go, like, who cares? And then Raiders fans in hell because, okay, now Kenny Pickett's warming up, and it's like, all right, just blow up the stadium, just blow it up.
Yeah.
Why are we doing this right now? So yeah, it was an awful game. Congrats to the Broncos. I guess you're 8-2 against all odds.
Awesome.
Which is hilarious because you should be 9-1 if you didn't like run over the center against the Colts. Like,
yeah,
you should be 9-1. But you also should probably be like 3-7 or something like that. So
also that.
Just count your blessings. I don't even think you get to be mad about the Colts game anymore.
No.
I don't think you get to say like, oh man, we really let that one get away.
No. I guess you can, but like whatever. You know, not a lot of teams have the record that you have.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll move on to our weekend preview now. We're gonna start early tomorrow. We got a game in Berlin.
Oh no.
Your home country.
Yeah. Ja. Ja.
Isn't it da?
I don't know. We
Is
watched
that
that
Russian?
we watched that whole show yesterday.
Oh yeah, we watched, what is it, Maxton Hall?
Maxton Hall, yeah.
Yeah, horribly written, horribly directed, but the 2 lead actors do have chemistry, so we're sucked in.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to like read the subtitles and then also listen to the like English translation, and they don't match up.
Yeah, we should just watch it like subbed. They call it sub versus dubbed. So like, you're only a real fan if you watch it in the original language, and then you just read the subtitles.
I guess we're not real fans. that would make my mind like I'd have to work really hard, which I could do. I could do it.
Yeah, maybe you could teach yourself German doing that.
Maybe I could. Who knows? And then I would be able to be at this game.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd want to be. So Falcons versus Colts, Indianapolis by 6.5. The Colts are coming off their worst game of the season. A game, like, they lost that Rams game, but they were an A.D. Mitchell touchdown that got dropped away from being in it. But this game, they actually looked bad. They actually looked really bad. And for the Falcons, they're basically, like, I think they're probably already done, but they're really done if they lose this game.
They might be, yeah. Against the Falcons, yeah.
So.
They need to lock in if they want to be taken seriously.
Yeah. Big news. There's 3 big news. 3 big pieces of news out of the Colts this week. First one, DeForest Buckner on IR for his neck injury. There's no timetable for his return.
Oh, no timetable?
It's the same situation with Justin Madubuike earlier this season, I think.
Yikes.
And he's like one of the best players in the league.
That's
probably a lot of what was making the Colts defense go. And so we'll see. Because the Colts right now are top 5 in run defense, and that's basically all the Falcons are going to try to do is run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Without him in the middle, I think it's going to be a lot different.
Yikes. Yeah, that's going to be rough.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, the Falcons are in the bottom half of running rush defense. And, like, Daniel Jones looked bad last week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm still suspicious. I still think he may just be bad, but I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, give defenses a chance to figure out what he's better at, and then take
Which is
a look
handing
at
the ball off to Jonathan Taylor, I think.
that. But then he also like has a few. What is it? I forget if he's good in the pocket or if he's not good in the pocket. But I haven't followed Daniel Jones that closely this season to remember. Yeah. But I don't know. All you need to do really is like watch. Like defenses need to go back and watch how they played against the Steelers and then kind of see like what made Daniel Jones like so stumped as a quarterback, and then just do that.
Yeah. Well, I think the secret is if Jonathan Taylor isn't running for 100+ yards and 3 touchdowns every week, Daniel Jones probably doesn't have as much freedom to do what he wants.
Probably not.
Like the secret is to make Daniel Jones beat you with his arm, because I don't think he can do it for a full season, let alone a full game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, I read some of Peyton's quotes on the podcast last week.
Oh.
And he was saying that he was glad that he was, first of all, said that he knew it was too good to be true. Oh. So he's already given up on him.
Crap.
He said that they're lucky. Well, first of all, he said that the first 8 weeks of 2025 will be talked about forever. And then he said they're lucky that he did all this before they paid him.
This is true.
Now, Peyton, I have some bad news for you. The Colts, this past week, just before the NFL trade deadline, traded for Sauce Gardner.
Mm-hmm. Big trade.
He gave up 2 first-round picks, one next year and then one the year after that. And you traded A.D. Mitchell.
Yeah.
And they're going to pay Daniel Jones so much money. It's going to be absurd.
Yeah, that's going to be rough. There's not much help coming anytime soon.
Yeah, nobody's coming to help you.
2 first rounds is crazy.
Yeah, which Sauce Gardner is a good player.
He is.
But I think this is like maybe they're seeing the same thing we're seeing, where like the AFC's in shambles right now, and like frankly the guys on the other side of the bracket are not that great either. Like even the Packers are losing to the Panthers and shit like that. So maybe you're like, this is the year. Like if we have a dog shit team to go and try and make a run and just steal one real quick.
Yeah.
And so you go all in with this team. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I feel like going all in with Daniel Jones as your guys. It's a bit dangerous.
It's risky, but if it works.
Yeah, I mean, if it works, it works.
They have the division right now, so.
Yeah, but, I mean, they just lost their first game to the Steelers, who I think are bad.
Yeah, I think they're bad, too.
And yet, they lost that game. I don't know. I just think it'll be interesting to see, like, if they don't win anything this year, what happens. Because, like, I assume that if you don't do at least well in the playoffs, it's because Daniel Jones has fallen off a cliff considerably.
Probably. Do you think they'll do what we do, where we win the first round and then...
I mean, that's probably the ceiling for them anyway, that I would think. But, like, especially now that they're probably going to end up losing the 1 seed to Denver, even though they have a tiebreaker over them. I don't know. I just think it's going to be very interesting to see. Like, because if Daniel Jones ends up, like, flaming out, and you went all in on this season, what do you do? Do you turn back to Anthony Richardson? Do you pay Daniel Jones anyway?
I don't know. Yeah, that's gonna really suck if it comes down to like being because of Daniel Jones or lack of performance by Daniel Jones, and then just now what?
Yeah, or nightmare scenario: you make it to the divisional round and you lose a semi-close game.
Yeah.
And you pay Daniel Jones anyway. Then what happens?
I don't know. I guess you're just stuck there, right?
Yeah.
You're stuck there for a few more years. Which, I mean, I don't mind as a Texans fan.
I mean, it's worked out for them so far. And the Texans have yet to play the Colts, so I don't know. I don't want to get too crazy, but...
yeah, we still don't know how that's going to go.
I don't know.
Still a little worried.
Like, I don't think the Steelers' defense is good.
No. I don't know why they were struggling so much against them. Or, I mean, like, I don't know. If at most, the Steelers' defense has been hot and cold. Mm-hmm. At most.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they're good. I'd say they have their moments where they figure out how to play defense some weeks, and then they go and they turn back into a pumpkin for all the other weeks of the season.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Colts we're still moving the ball that game. Well, mostly because Daniel Jones was farming garbage time stats. But, like, the fact of the matter is, the Steelers defense will just go off for, like, 6 or 7 interceptions or turnovers in the game randomly. They did the same thing with the Patriots, that we'll talk about later. But I don't know. I think that without DeForest Buckner, Bijan Robinson's going to have a field day. And I think that...
Right. Bijan Robinson being who he is.
Yeah. And I don't think that Sauce Gardner makes that much of a difference. Like, there's the good news for the Colts fans is you're still waiting to get Charvarius Ward back, even though you gave him brain damage in warm-ups for some reason. I don't know how you managed to do that, but
yeah,
whatever. I don't know. I just think that the Falcons are gonna be desperate and win this game in Germany.
Right, because they've lost the past 2 games, right?
I think so.
Or the past 3, 2? I think it's 2.
Yeah, they're 3-6 right now, or 3-5 right now.
Gosh,
they cannot afford to be 3-6. Because that's basically it. With the Buccaneers at the top of their division and the NFC the way it is. So
yeah,
I'm picking the Falcons. Who are you picking?
Oh, I picked the Colts. I think they lock back in this week.
Okay.
Especially with the Falcons' run defense being so garbage.
Yeah. So Ellie's picking the Colts. I'm picking the Falcons there. I assume we would have both picked the Broncos on Thursday, so that's a wash anyway.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
So we'll move on to the 12 o'clock games. Jaguars at Texans. Jacksonville by 1.5. This line was Houston by 1.5 until Davis Mills was announced as a starter.
Yeah. Dolly's really pissed about it too.
This is a season on the line game for the Texans. Like every game has been.
I don't even really think it's season on the line. I think our season is done.
I mean, yeah, for anything serious, yes, it's over. But if they want to pretend to be competitive, they have to win this game.
Yeah, I mean, like, whatever, CJ's out, Titus Howard is out, Jalen Petrie is out, which is kind of huge. Mm-hmm. And they're all out with a concussion.
Yeah, 3 concussions on the Texans in 1 week.
So what happened last game? Are they just, like, punching our players last game? Like,
it must have been. I don't know.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
Ed Ingram's also out on the offensive line. And then they literally, like, kicked Kaimi's leg off last week. Because he hurt his quad, and he's not going to be there either.
Yeah. So embarrassing. Maybe we shouldn't rely on all of our offensive points to come from our kicker.
Yeah, so right now we have, like, I don't know, probably everybody on the field now combined has scored, like, 16 points or something like that for us.
Yeah.
We've left, like, half of our offense on the sideline for this week.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Embarrassing. I don't know. I don't, like, whatever, This is my team. I'm going to be there. I'm sure I'll be into it when I get there, but just, like, it's just kind of sad to see kind of, like, what the season has, like, crumbled into. Mm-hmm. So it's, like, on top of already, like, having, like, all these issues with offense and everything, and all these frustrating games that, like, last year went our way, and this year didn't. Like, now CJ has a freaking concussion, and, like, now it's, like, I don't have any confidence in Davis Mills to lead this offense. Mm-hmm. Like, maybe with, like, a more competent offense, he could, like, hold it down for us while CJ gets healthy, but I don't have any confidence in that. I don't know. Do I think Jacksonville could mess around and lose this game? Yeah, of course.
Oh, if Jacksonville loses this game, we own them forever.
Yeah.
That would be the most embarrassing thing of all time.
Yeah. I, of course, think that we could mess around and win this game. But I don't know. But at least we know, and I've seen this all over social media, but, like, for the sake of our podcast, because I know that we've talked about it for a while, but at least we know it's not on CJ.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, granted, Davis Mills is a backup quarterback. He's not, like, Jalen Hurts or Patrick Mahomes or anything, but, like, it looked bad, after the Broncos game, like, after he came in.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter was some of the worst football I've ever, like, I was literally falling asleep in a stadium. I like found myself, like, trying to keep my eyes open because it was so bad. I also had, like, I'd been up for like 24 hours at that point, but still, like, it is just bad. So at least I know that, like, CJ, Like, he's not perfect. Again, he's not Patrick Mahomes either. But he's still our franchise quarterback.
Yeah.
That is trying his best with what we got going on. And I mean, like, if you roll back tape of like our offense and like see like 3 people tackling one person and 6 people tackling one person and whatever, it just like sucks. And I just now I'm on the train of fire Nick Caley, hire Mike McDaniels. So.
Who has not been fired yet, but yeah, he will be soon.
Yeah.
It makes you feel any better. Davis Mills is 2-1 in starts against the Jags.
Let's go.
So he does own the Jaguars.
He knows what's up.
Brian Thomas is also out for the Jaguars.
Doesn't really make much difference.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter this year. And now Jacoby Myers has been traded to the Jaguars as well.
That's right.
For a 2026 4th-round pick and a 6th-round pick. Apparently, he did have his choice. Like, I think the Jaguars and the Steelers offered a 4th and a 6th. And the Raiders said, pick where you want to go.
Shoot. Well, that's nice of them.
Yeah. But obviously, like, dodged a bullet by getting out of Pittsburgh. Can you imagine?
Ugh.
You can go live in Pittsburgh. You can live in... Well, both cities are shitholes. But, like, you can either play with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Or Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
If I had to choose between Jacksonville or Pittsburgh, I would do Jacksonville, too.
Yeah. At least you might have some fun.
It's just I don't know. It just seems to me like a more fun place to play. And the colors are so much better. Not to be that person, but like having to, oh my gosh, if I even had to look that uniform in the eye that the Steelers wore like 2 Sunday nights ago, that would be enough to make me not want to be on the team anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Good choice. Good choice.
Yeah, the last note I have about this, the Texans have run 10 plays inside the opponent's 2-yard line. They've scored 0 touchdowns on those plays.
Yeah, I saw that. And in my head, I knew that. Trust,
in my heart, I've always known that.
Engraved in my head are all of those plays that we ran that we could not get further. And then it's funny because we were on, it was like one of the last times we were on the 1-yard line this past game. And we got a penalty that backed us up. And I was like, no, it's okay. We're better here.
We got him right
This
where
is
we want
good.
him.
We needed this penalty. And then we didn't even need it because we still freaking suck. But whatever.
Yeah, we just ended up going further backwards. But
that's fine.
I originally was leaning Jags this game, but then I remember that the Texans own them. So I'm picking Texans.
Oh, this is so hard.
I saw, real quick, I saw somebody say that, like, next time they should just do a QB sneak and have Davis Mills put the ball in his mouth and stretch out his neck.
I did see that, too. Which Nathan told me, we were talking about football on, like, this week sometime. And I was like, oh, like, Davis Mills or whatever. He's like, oh, yeah, I don't know, there was, like, a nickname that he used, something to do with his neck. And I was like, what? What about his neck? And... then I, like, looked at pictures and I was like, oh, his neck is long. I didn't know that his neck was so long. I've never seen it up close like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we should honestly do that.
He's the throat goat.
He is. He is. Maybe that's what he said. But, oh, gosh, who do I pick?
I don't know.
It's so hard because, like, if CJ was starting, I'd have no issues choosing the Texans. But what I saw was an atrocity.
Yeah.
Last week. I'll just pick Texans.
Okay, you're picking the Texans as well.
Just for the sake of the rivalry.
One last ride. Well, it's not really a rivalry, but, you know.
I mean, like, whatever. We were supposed to have won. We own Jacksonville, so we're supposed to win in Jacksonville, and we didn't this year. So we at least we need some win over them.
Yeah.
But
yeah, and if you care at all about playoff seedings, which at this point you don't really even care about that, you just need to get a win.
Yeah.
But, like, you need to get your tiebreaker back. So.
Right.
Next game, Browns at Jets.
Ew.
Cleveland by 2.5. I want you to guess how much the tickets are to get into this game. Don't look at my screen.
I haven't seen it.
The lowest ticket your get-in price to the stadium.
$10.
You're selling them a little bit short. It's $37 for the lowest ticket.
Is crazy.
Yeah.
Dang. That's wild.
That's like you can go out there for a fun little Sunday afternoon. Don't even have to stay the whole time.
Yeah. It's a cute little moment. Just get in there, get some food, stadium food, get a little drink.
Yeah, I just don't think anything about this game is going to be any fun because
It's more of a social event.
The Jets have sold everybody. They traded Sauce Gardner, like we talked about. They traded Quinnen Williams to the Cowboys for a 2026 second-round pick and a 2027 first-round pick. in like an NBA style trade. So the Cowboys have 2 picks that year. The better of the 2 will go to the Jets. And then they also sent Mozzie Smith over as well. I don't know what the Cowboys are doing. We can talk about that later. But are they on bye this week? I think they might be on bye.
Awkward.
So yeah, I guess we can talk about here. I don't know why the Cowboys did that.
I don't know why. I don't know. Jerry Jones was talking up this like trade deadline like he was doing something crazy.
Yeah.
Like he was cooking something up. But he's always talk.
I think he just wants attention.
Yeah. Gosh. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. We had the Ring of Honor induction this past week whenever the Broncos played us.
Yeah.
At Texas Stadium for Janice McNair.
Mm-hmm.
And they had like throughout like whatever, like timeout, like TV timeouts or whatever, they would play like other CEOs and famous people saying like, "Congrats, Janice.
Mm-hmm.
You are truly one of the kindest people that I know," and whatever. And Jerry Jones was one of the first owners to like
have a video tribute or whatever.
And the whole stadium was booing him.
Yeah.
Which I mean, like, yeah, why would you ask the Cowboys owner to? First of all, why would you ask the Cowboys owner, whoever they are, to speak at a Texans event or whatever? And second of all, why would you ask Jerry Jones to do that? Like, I'm not gonna take anything that you say, like, seriously or like consider it or take like whatever. Mm-hmm. That was so goofy to me. Yeah. But yeah, he needs some help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he's
I don't know.
Unwell.
Yeah, so I don't know why they did that, but this Jets game, if you're a Jets fan, you're probably very sad. I know you probably saw the video of the little kid getting told that Sauce Gardner got traded, and he was just crying, bawling his eyes out.
I feel like I've seen that same kid cry is the other thing.
Oh, he's a bandwagon?
No. I think that he's been a Jets fan, but anytime
he's
anything
probably
sad
just
happens,
cry a lot,
which is all the time, he's had a video of him crying or whatever.
Yeah, so Sauce Gardner sent them some autographed jerseys of his Colts.
Of the Colts.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would you do that?
That's not helpful to me.
That's like putting like, I don't know.
Salt in the wound.
Thank you. I'm not good at idioms or sayings or whatever. But yeah, that's literally putting salt in the wound. Like, why would you, hey, yeah, in case you didn't know it, I'm on the Colts now. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a weird move, but I guess good for them.
I mean, sure, they get autographed Sauce Gardner jerseys.
So that's the vibe with the fans. Now let's show you the vibe with the players. This is Breece Hall in the locker room.
Oh, he wanted to be traded so bad.
Just fully go-karting around the locker room.
I mean, yeah, what else are you supposed to do this season?
You don't give a fuck anymore. He's just going around the locker room, just fully just driving a go-kart, like around everybody's stuff. And then this account says like, he's facing some backlash after this. But like, who gives a fuck? Like, let him drive his go-kart around. Let him drive it on the field.
Yeah, let him do it on the field.
Who cares?
Are y'all gonna do anything this season productive? No. You're 1-7. You're 1-7.
He literally wanted to get traded so bad.
So bad.
And now
so bad. He's
stuck there on a go-kart.
He's like, y'all didn't want to trade me? Fine.
I'm go-karting. You can speak to me on my
go-kart.
Yeah, please address me by Go-Kart King. I'm not doing this shit anymore. Oh my gosh. So the Jets are in shambles.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're gonna win this game. I picked the Browns for this game.
I was going to as well. Is it Shador time finally?
Not this week, I don't think.
Oh.
But
we're taking too long. We're taking way too long.
Yeah, the Jets, probably a premonition of things to come in Cleveland, because
honestly,
the first guy is already out. The head of their analytics department, Paul Pasta. Might as well be. Has joined the Rockies as head of baseball operations.
Girl, what?
He is the Moneyball guy. You remember the guy who Jonah Hill played in that one movie with Brad Pitt, I think? Or not Brad Pitt. Bradley Cooper, right?
I think so.
He was the guy who was like, now this guy can't hit for shit, but he gets on base, and we can pay him peanuts, so we'll get him, and we'll build like a crazy team out of this. Yeah. And they won like 21 games in a row or something like that, and it was this huge story, even though I don't think they ever won the World Series or anything important because they're the A's, so awkward. Who cares? But it was important enough for like the rise of analytics for them to get a movie made out of it or whatever.
Yeah.
So he was like the forerunner in like these hidden statistics, not just like using like the big numbers that you put on the back of a baseball card or something like that.
Right.
So the Browns were like, okay, let's hire him. He seems pretty smart.
Oh, no.
And the Browns were the second highest, like their analytics team was the second most active in the league behind the Eagles.
Dang.
So Howie and them were doing something right in Philadelphia.
Right.
And the Browns, I don't know what the fuck they were looking at, but it was not going well.
They weren't looking at anything productive.
Yeah. So apparently he was also like a huge factor in the Browns trading for Deshaun Watson.
Oh.
And giving him a fully guaranteed contract. They're like,
that's embarrassing.
Listen, this guy has crazy stats. The downside, he's a rapist. So that's verbal meme. Put that into the Jonah Hill thing that you see all the time. But yeah, he left. He took a job with the Rockies. Probably saw the writing on the wall. He said, somebody's got to go down for this, and it's not going to be me.
I guess.
So probably the first domino to fall in what has to be a reset of the Cleveland Browns.
It has to be.
Because, like, I was listening to Part of My Take on Wednesday, and they were talking to Johnny Fanta about Dylan Gabriel. People forget, like, people love to talk about Shador getting taken in the 5th round and, like, how, like, what a misstep that was to take 2 quarterbacks and, like, what are you doing over there? Mm-hmm. And, like, they had a million quarterbacks in camp, and they don't know wwhat's going on.
Right.
Why did you pick Dylan Gabriel in the 3rd round?
Why?
You probably could have picked him up after the draft.
No, quite literally. Because I didn't even know his name.
He's the same, like, Bo Nix type player who's been in college for a million years.
Yeah.
And he didn't show anything his last year at Oregon. He just was not a good football player. He's probably my height. He throws left-handed. It just was not a good pick. And, like, people let the competition between Shador and him, like, overshadow the fact that you're dumb as hell for picking him in the 3rd round.
No, that is so stupid. Yeah, we don't give them enough crap for that.
Yeah. They nailed their first 2 picks in the draft and then picked Dylan Gabriel in the 3rd. Why?
That's so dumb. And if it was just, like, a spite move because you were going to pick Shador anyways.
Yeah.
Like...
Just fire everybody.
Just come on.
Just fire everybody. I don't...
So stupid.
Even all that said, I still think the Browns, they still have their players on their team for the most part, so they will probably win this game. The Jets, I don't know who they're going to be running out there.
That beats me. Breece Hall.
Breece Hall on the go-kart. Yeah, maybe that'll give him an advantage.
They'll just give him like a oh shoot. This could be good for marketing. Like a jetpack powered.
A jet-powered go-kart?
Go-kart, yeah.
And then what?
And then you get some really good marketing that year. I don't know. They need something. They need something this year.
Yeah, anything that's not football is good marketing, I guess.
The kids would love it.
The kids are sad. They're crying. They're crying because Sauce Gardner's gone.
But then you could give him the jet-powered go-kart.
Jingle the keys in front. Here's a go-kart. Here's a little go-kart. Don't look over there. Look over here.
Look over here.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to talk about that game anymore. Next game, Bills at Dolphins, Buffalo by 9.5.
Oof.
The last 15 games these two teams have played, the Bills are 14-1.
Come on, man.
The Dolphins' last win came in September of 2022. So the Bills have won 7 straight.
Come on. It's Bills all day long.
Yeah. Yeah. The only other thing to talk about from this game, Jalen Phillips, edge rusher for the Dolphins. He got traded to the Eagles for a 2026 third-round pick. They were interviewing him. He said it was literally the best thing that's happened in his life.
What about just becoming an NFL player in the first place?
Well, he got drafted to the Dolphins, so.
Does he have children?
I don't think so. He's only 26. I don't know. Maybe he does, but I mean, like.
The best thing that's happened to him in his life.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
If you were in hell, if you ended up in hell, like we've been married, whatever, we've had many best days of our lives together. Mm-hmm. If you ended up in hell right now and someone said you're being traded to not hell, that'd probably still be the best day of your life. The day that I was taken out of hell. Even if you have kids and like you won the Nobel Prize and you did all these things, if you had to play football for the Miami Dolphins right now, and you didn't have to anymore, they'd probably say that was actually pretty cool. And you go to
the Eagles, the Super Bowl champion. That's pretty crazy.
You went to bed 2-7. You woke up 6-2. So I don't know. The Dolphins, they've already fired their GM.
Dang.
Is Mike McDaniel next? I meant to refer to your post that you showed me.
What did I send you?
You sent me one about Mike McDaniel. I didn't. It was the video of them saying they're going to hire him. So we already kind of talked about that.
Oh, yes.
So you want Mike McDaniel our next offensive coordinator?
I do. I think that offensively he gets some stuff done.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't have any amount of power or anything.
Yeah.
To be the leader in the locker room.
Nope. Just the play caller. We just need the play caller.
Yeah. So Bills all the way for both of us, right?
Yep.
Next game, Patriots at Buccaneers, Tampa Bay by 2.5. Still no Bucky Irving.
Are you serious?
I'm sad.
Why?
I don't know.
What is his injury?
He's got a shoulder injury and an ankle injury.
Gosh, double?
Mm-hmm.
That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, so still no Bucky Irving. Mike Evans still gone. Chris Godwin's not playing this week either. I feel so bad for him. He used to be so good, and now he's been injured probably for 30 of the last 32 games in his career. It just sucks.
I know. I guess he's injury prone?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's torn his ACL twice or something like that. I'm not sure.
Same ACL?
That I don't know. I don't know that much about the life of Chris Godwin. But the Patriots... No, I do not. The Patriots have 3 more games on their schedule. This is one of them.
Yeah.
I think they're going to lose this game. Because if they don't, they'll go 14-3 or 15-2, and I don't think that's allowed.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, yeah. And at Buccaneers, I think that the Buccaneers get it done.
You're copying me.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, there's no Bucky. There's no Chris Godwin. There's no Mike Evans. I just feel really terrible for the Bucs offense because they have some weapons.
Yeah.
But they haven't been able to use any
out
of them.
there. Yeah.
So, I mean, Tez has got to run it up out there. Amika's got to run it up out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think that Patriots fans are very upset that they didn't make any moves at the trade deadline. Now, Kayshon Boutte's out.
Right. I mean, what were they wanting? Wide receiver?
Yeah, or I think Breece Hall was someone that they wanted. Because they needed another running back to put in there and not do anything, I guess. I don't know.
Why didn't they trade for him? They could have go-karted all the way from New York to...
Yeah, straight down to Boston. I don't know. I have no idea. This is the Tom Brady Bowl, though.
This is the Tom Brady Bowl.
He said, don't make me pick sides.
Oh, please, Tom.
Please shut up, Tom Brady. He cloned his dog. Did you know that?
He cloned his dog?
Yeah.
Actually?
Yeah.
Or just a joke?
His dog died, and then he, took blood from the dog and, paid a company to make his dog again.
That's not how reproduction works. What?
Yeah, you can clone animals like that.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That is just a little weird.
Yeah, it's a little bit messed up. Because obviously, they have the same... They start with the same genetic makeup, but, they're not going to be the same dog.
Yeah.
Because things happen, things change.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he also, he has, investment in the company that does that. I showed you the one of, the lady who got her, Chihuahua, her Pomeranian cloned and stuff like that, right?
I think so, yeah.
Where, you pay, $20,000 and they give you, they take samples from your old dog and they basically give you your dog back or something like that.
That's so interesting.
But it's really, it's kind of problematic. You have to, because, the pregnancies don't take a lot because you have to use surrogate dogs to,
Dang.
gestate the dogs, and then, I think it's, a 1 in 25 chance that it'll work or something like that, and you just have to keep force pregnancy these dogs, and it's just not. Also, there's shelters out there,
Yeah, there are so many dogs that you can just
go get one.
Yeah.
Go get a dog.
Instead of all this work to clone the same dog that you just had.
And then
Maybe
that's so much
branch out,
pressure
Tom.
on that dog as well, because it's never going to be the same.
No, literally. Personalities are not going to match up.
We know that that's not true because, we have twins, right? We already know that. Twins exist.
We have twins?
Twins exist in this world, and they're not the same.
Yeah.
But they are genetically clones of each other. Mm-hmm. At least identical twins are.
Right.
And so, already you can see, this person doesn't act like this person, even though they're the same person.
Yeah.
So, this dog is never going to be your dog. And why would you want it? That's so creepy to me.
It is a little creepy, but I think it's also just partly, it's sad, but you got to learn to let things go. Everything has a, I don't know, it sounds morbid, but, everything has a timeline or an end date.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. You just, that's why, you have to make, the time that matter, the time that you do have with these things, you have to make it count because it's not going to last forever.
Yeah.
So, and that's just, part of life. Can't like cheat out life by like making your dog live forever.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's my comments on Tom Brady ethics.
Would you ever do that?
No.
Yeah, no.
You gotta let things, you gotta let things pass.
Yeah. So we're picking the Buccaneers there. That was our Patriots Buccaneers breakdown. I don't know. The Patriots pissing me off because they're like the only thing I can say for the Patriots is that at least they're winning these games. Like I saw someone, that was another thing I meant to bring up with the Broncos, is like someone posted that graphic. It was a comment on this graphic of like all the teams that they've beaten. Whatever. Don't look at that picture of JJ McCarthy.
Okay.
Yeah. But like someone on this graphic was like, what do you want them to do? Like not win? It's like very clearly the graphic is saying you're barely beating these dog shit teams.
Right.
Go blow them out.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
We're not saying lose. I'm saying lose. I'm saying you deserve to lose. But
yeah.
If you want to think you're a good team, blow them out.
If you want us to take you seriously, then
yeah,
beat them handily, not on accident.
And credit to the Patriots, they haven't really been like outside of that Raiders game, which I will never be able to explain. They have like been beating the teams they're supposed to beat.
Right.
And that's the first sign of a good team. So
go them.
But I still think like they have to play the Buccaneers, they have to play the Ravens with Lamar back, and then they have to play the Bills again. But they do get to the Bills at home. I just think that they'll probably lose all three of those games, and that'll bring balance back. And even then, if you lose all three of those games, you don't blow any other ones, you're still 12-5. So I don't know. It's a good season for them.
Truly.
Next game, Giants at Bears. Chicago by 4.5. How do you feel about your boys in this game? Well, the ones that are left standing.
Don't remind me. I don't know. I just, I don't know. It's hard to come up with like an opinion about this game because like I want to pick Bears, but like I feel like the Giants defense could maybe stop the Bears. Yeah,
I mean the Bears looked a little bit more unstoppable last week, but it was because they were playing the Bengals. You know what I mean?
This is true.
So I don't know.
Monungai is really good though.
Yeah, I think that that Ben Johnson has really found his like Sonic and Knuckles here, and like I don't know, the dude just knows how to coach a run game. I don't know. I didn't think it would work for Ben Johnson in Chicago, honestly. Like I don't know what I thought actually, but the fact that he's just like pulling out all the stops. He had Caleb Williams catching passes last week. I think he got 2 passes. He's like stuffing the stat sheet every kind of way. I think he had 4 people attempt to pass last week.
That's crazy.
He's just like doing whatever he wants out there.
He's like, yeah, just go for it.
I mean, he was just doing tricks on the Bengals, which is kind of mean. But
I mean, yeah. I mean, but it's sad because Joe Flacco's really trying to help win these games, and their defense just sucks.
I think they're on bye this week because I wasn't super sad about having to write it. Yeah, they're on bye. Thank God.
Good for them.
But yeah, Common guy. What a pick by us in Dynasty.
Dude, honestly.
We're cracked. We're so cracked.
We are so cracked.
We picked up Puka for $100 for all of our fab one year. We picked up Aronde Gadsden this year for 100 fab. Drafted Common guy. Drafted Woody Marks.
Honestly, ball knowers.
Unbelievably cracked.
Huge ball knowers.
We did pick Sky Moore one year in the first round, but that was tough.
Yeah, that was... You have to have a loss to humble you every now and then.
Yeah, but we were picking last in the first round because we won the championship that year. Where we picked Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jamar Chase. And who else? I think we picked Drake London at one point too, but we tried.
Oh, yeah, we did have him. Oh, yeah.
We every single top receiver in the league we've had in our dynasty team. But we just can't start everybody.
Justin Jefferson? Did we ever have him?
No, not Justin Jefferson. He was already good when we started the league, so it was a first-round pick situation. Which we picked Christian McCaffrey, our first round. Do you remember that? That's crazy.
Yeah, that was wild.
He played maybe 6 games for us, and then we traded him for Joe Mixon and, like, a bunch of nobodies. That was the only fumble we've ever had in this league.
That was crazy. To Blake, right?
Yeah. And the fact that we traded Trey McBride away.
Oh, yeah.
For Bo Nix, who sucks.
Ugh. What a bummer.
It was even worse at the time, though.
You can't win it all.
Yeah. It was a nightmare. But do you know Trey McBride has 2 moms? I didn't know that.
Trey McBride? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's cool. Anyways, back to Giants at Bears. There's not really much to talk about in this game. It's really just like, are the good Bears going to show up or the bad Bears going to show up? Caleb Williams, though, through 8 games, he has 1,916 passing yards, He needs to average just over 231 yards every game this season to be the first 4,000-yard passer in Bears history.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, the Bears have been playing football for a long time, so that's crazy.
That is pretty wild.
But I think it's safe to say, like, I think he'll have, like, he still has some growing to do, but I think he's just good.
I think so too. I think so too. Gosh. Yeah, no, I've always had faith in him.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted him to do good.
Yeah.
I knew that he had it in him.
Mm-hmm.
He just needed a
competent play caller.
Exactly, yeah. And to just, like, know that he has, like, control of the field.
Mm-hmm.
So, whenever he feels out of control, he doesn't play very well.
Yeah.
So, hopefully for this game, he feels in control. I mean, he's got his home team, or he's got his home stadium. He's got the Giants, who aren't doing super well right now.
Yeah.
I hate to pick against the Giants, my honorary team.
Mm-hmm.
Watch, I'm gonna pick the Bears, and the Giants are gonna win.
Can you live with yourself if that happens?
I don't think I can. I just put the Giants on there. My season's already over, so.
Yeah, Ellie is down 6-3 right now. It's not over yet.
Some things are bigger than winning. I have to stand by my.
First person to 9 wins.
Team.
You could rip off 6 in a row.
I could.
Then we will have, if we tie, we have to have a tiebreaker in the playoffs. But we'll start another competition for the playoffs. We'll pick our brackets.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that.
All right.
Yeah, I'll do Giants, I guess. I don't know. I think the Bears are going to win, but I wouldn't be able to live with myself again. This will be like the third time I would pick against the Giants, and then they win.
Here is the problem with the Bears winning on Sunday. So the Giants are 2-7 right now. Right? Is that correct? Are they 2-7?
Yeah, I think they are. That sounds right.
They only have 2 wins. Yeah, 2-7. I just didn't know if they had their bye yet or not. So they're 2-7. They play the Bears this weekend. We both think they're, well, you picked the Giants, but you feel like the Bears are going to win.
I feel like the Bears are going to win.
They play the Packers, the Lions, Patriots, Commanders, which Jane Daniels will probably be back for that.
This is true.
We'll talk about that in a second. Vikings with 9 at the helm. Mm-hmm. We'll talk about that in a second too. The Raiders, okay, and then the Cowboys.
Okay.
How many of these games, because early in the season we were talking about, wow, like Brian Dable, he loves Jackson Dart, he loves these guys, because I think it was pretty transparent desperation of like, oh my God, I'm going to keep my job.
Yeah. The excitement of getting to keep your job.
Yeah. And like that was all like, it was kind of like a, okay, yeah, foregone conclusion. Like they're not going to fire him now.
Yeah.
Because like they're playing well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all of that translated to about 2 wins.
Yeah.
So my question is, how many of these games can Brian Dable afford to lose and still keep his job? Because I think, like, yeah, you feel really excited if you're in Giants ownership.
Yeah.
But if you finish the season 2-15,
that's almost unrecoverable.
Yeah. Like, I get they've had the hardest schedule in the league this year, which really sucks.
That does. How'd they get the hardest schedule in the league?
Just the way that it goes. I think they're playing the NFC North.
Ugh.
Yeah, and then I can't really tell from this. But then they play in the NFC East, and like they play the Eagles. I guess everybody else in that division sucks, but you know.
Yeah. That freaking sucks.
Yeah, I think maybe it was the hardest division in football, or like their schedule was the hardest at the beginning because the Eagles were Super Bowl champs.
Right.
Commanders went to the NFC Championship game.
Mm-hmm.
The Cowboys, I don't know what their record was last year. It wasn't good, but
yeah,
like they were still like replacement level team, and then they had to play the NFC North, who was all 12 and whatever.
Yeah.
So, I think it's softened up a little bit, but only like not enough for the Giants to actually beat any of those teams.
Yeah.
So
they haven't had their full like weapons.
Yeah.
So
my question to you is, what's the record have to be for Brian Dable to keep his job? Like he'll probably beat the Raiders, maybe. And I say maybe, kind of. Like I don't know. Kenny Pickett may be playing by then. Who knows what's gonna happen in Week 17?
They're 2-7 right now.
Yeah. So we'll give them the Raiders game. They'll be 3-7.
I mean, they've got to get at least to keep his job. I don't know. It's kind of hard because he's lost everything that they gained.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 5 or 7 wins.
7 wins.
7 on the ambitious side.
7 wins, they'd have to win 4 more games outside of the Raiders game. Maybe they can beat the
5
Commanders.
Realistically, 5.
Well, I mean, you could say 7. He may just already have been fired. He may just be pre-fired.
Yeah.
Like, which I would understand. Like, this is the 3rd season in a row that he's
Yeah.
started 2-7.
Yeah. Do you think that Jackson Dart will let that happen?
That's the thing, is like he needs to start like inviting him to Thanksgiving, going to his house for Christmas, like going
Being
Black
Santa
Friday
Claus,
shopping with
yeah.
him. Yeah, like I don't know, yeah, like giving him a wish, letting him sit on his lap for Christmas, kissing him on New Year's, like anything, just whatever you can do to say, please, okay, listen, I know, like what show is that I'm thinking of right now? I don't know what it is, where he just like stops him and he's like, listen, okay, they're gonna come in. It's BoJack Horseman. Whenever Herb Kazaz comes to BoJack and he says, look, they're gonna ask you to fire me.
Yes.
I need you to say like, please, like I need this job more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're not gonna let you go, but like if you say no to them, they'll listen or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I feel like it's gonna be the same thing where they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
we're letting him go.
Yeah.
And don't. I knew you'd say that, but don't say that.
Right.
You don't want to walk out this door. And then, yeah, he won't. He'll say, okay, sorry. And then he'll be thinking about that 20 years later.
Oh. That's so tragic.
I don't know. Who
TV
knows?
shows
Maybe
real life.
maybe they rip a couple of these games off. But, yeah.
I think that they'll surprise us for some of these.
I mean, the Packers will lose to anybody, apparently.
I mean, yeah, so whatever.
And the Lions, they lost to the Vikings. The Patriots,
That
who
was
knows?
embarrassing.
Maybe the Patriots aren't that good. Commanders, maybe they don't bother bringing Jaden Daniels back. The Vikings, maybe 9 doesn't show up. Maybe J.J. McCarthy's out there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Speaking of 9, let's talk Ravens at Vikings. Baltimore by 4.5. I think Ravens are going to win this by 1 million. I don't want to talk about the game. Have you seen the bullshit that J.J. McCarthy's been on this week?
No. What's he been doing?
I have some videos to show you.
That he himself has been on?
Yes. I need to show you who we're talking about. We're not talking about J.J. McCarthy this week.
Oh.
We're talking about 9.
9?
Look at the intensity on this man's face. Wow. He's getting fired up. Look at that throw.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that was surely one of 2 or 3 touchdowns he scored this weekend.
Yeah. Stay alive, he says.
He's feeling it.
Wow.
I want you to
Coach
watch
him
this
up.
clip.
Yeah, kid.
Yeah. 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 Oh, he looks tough, doesn't he?
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I don't know if I like the way that he looked.
I can't take him seriously. I'm sorry, is the first comment there. So that's okay. You don't like the way he looked? That's fine. Let's go to the next post.
Oh.
It's a little bit broken, but don't worry. J.J. McCarthy
I call him 9.
on flipping a switch on game day.
Are you serious?
He says he has an alter ego. We'll see if we can listen to this.
Like you carry yourself with on the field. Do you go to a different place in your mind, like on game day?
I feel like I do. Yeah, there's definitely a level of a switch that gets flipped. For me, it's, that I call him 9. 9 comes out, and I got to understand, like, okay, he can't be at his peak performance throughout 3.5 hours. So how do I find little ways, on the sideline, get back to my breath, get back to my visualization that could kind of maintain that intense, competitive stamina throughout the whole game. But, yeah, it's just, the pure will, determination to get the job done.
We see the intensity.
Okay, so he calls him 9.
He calls him. I don't like the third person. I don't like that.
Well, it is a third person. It's a different person.
I mean, I guess.
When he's speaking to J.J. McCarthy, it's a different person.
I suppose.
He is 9. He contains multitudes.
All the reporters need to be like, sorry, can I talk to JJ?
Yeah,
really
let me
quick?
talk to JJ.
Sorry, no, I need to talk to 9 for this one. Is 9 available right now?
When he gets into a fight, his girlfriend says, listen, JJ, I know you're in there. You just pooped on yourself or what?
I don't know.
Was that Dahlia?
Probably. Oh, are you serious?
Gross.
Oh, that's so disgusting. Okay, pause.
Time out.
Because these animals have been crazy this week. Literally, I'm sleeping after work, after my super long 2 weeks of work this week, just trying to rest. And Kirby is laying next to me. We're snuggling. We're having a good time. And then all of a sudden she gets up, looks at the bed, coughs, throw up right next to my face. And there's like kibble in it. And it's like I literally just look at her, I'm like, are you serious? Are you so... And then Erin walks in literally the next minute. And I'm like, she just threw up on me. And then not even like a week before that, Kirby also expressed on our bed, which is one of the worst smells that you could ever experience, I believe. Oh, that's so disgusting. And now Dahlia poops on me.
She didn't poop on you. She probably said some poop on her butt when she was sitting on you.
So she pooped on me.
It's time to start digging in her butt.
Wait, there's more poop on my leg.
Are you serious, bro?
Yeah. I just shaved my legs too. Gosh.
Yeah, a bunch of little tiny cuts for the poop to get in.
Super. So yeah, these animals really... I don't know what I've done to deserve this. All I do is love them, feed them, clean their litter boxes. But for some reason, I don't know. I'm about to have an alter ego. I'm about to become someone else to these animals.
Okay, yes. So, back to the topic at hand.
Sorry, poop break.
Yeah, poop break. Back to the poop talk that we're doing. So, look.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
I really appreciate guys trying to fire themselves up.
I
just cannot take him seriously. Like, let me talk to Nine real quick. I got some reactions
like,
here.
That just is so lame.
Yeah, so we got some reactions from the fans. Dominique Claire says, bro better lead us to the promised land if you're going to have me out here defending this shit. Which is true. I mean, like, this is probably the corniest thing you could ever say.
Yeah.
I just can't. I wanted to throw up when I saw that clip the first time.
Yeah, that's just so, like, that's so chug. That's so chug. Like, you have to, if you're going to have an alter ego, you need it to be better than, I call it 9. Oh, where'd you get that? That was my number. Oh.
How he felt saying this, the swole lion sitting on the bench. You could also do the wolf tearing his clothes off. That's,
oh my gosh, yes.
9, he trying his best to make that MF look vicious, and it's just the tiny pit bull that he's holding by his collar.
That's so funny.
9 coming out to help him throw for 145 yards and 1 interception.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
Oh my gosh.
Whatever, do what you gotta do to get yourself fired up, because Lord knows I don't want to watch JJ McCarthy play football. Yeah. I'd much prefer watching 9 play football. But
yeah. I don't think
I care either way.
I think that if you're going to say something like this, you better throw for more than 145 yards next game.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Because, I don't know. I get it. Like, that's the kind of mentality you have to have when you're, like, a scrappy guy. Like, I get it. Like, you've never been the most physically gifted, never been the most talented on the field. You have to pump yourself up somehow. But I don't have to deal with that. I don't want to see cornballs on my feed saying 9 told me to do it. All right, bro.
Yeah. We're getting scary now. Getting a little too scary.
So yeah, you're gonna see 8 on Sunday. That's all I gotta say about that.
You're about to see 8.
Yeah, and you're gonna see the back of his jersey. He's gonna be running away from you all week. I'm assuming you're picking the Ravens as well after seeing that.
Yeah, yeah.
My only comment was Vikings fans unable to defend this.
Yeah, it's 8.
Yeah.
All day for me.
Oh man, speaking of dog shit, Saints at Panthers, Carolina by 5.5.
There's so many bad games.
It's a little bit better this week. Like the Buccaneers Patriots will be a good game. I think the Texans Jaguars will be a good game no matter what. I think the Giants Bears will be decent. Bills and Dolphins will be bad. Yeah, Browns and Jets. Yeah. Some of these are real stinkers. Yeah.
I'm taking Panthers.
You're taking the Panthers. Okay. They're playing at home.
But Meow Mix did start up, so that is a factor.
Yes, Meow Mix is back.
Mm-hmm.
They were 4-1 after they quit their podcast because they were too sad.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're back, and they've been getting run like everywhere. Like we should threaten to if the Jaguars win, we're canceling our podcast.
Yeah.
Publish that Bleacher Report, please, so that everybody can talk about us. Because I'm sure they're nice guys, but it's just funny.
They sound like nice guys.
Selfish or not?
Selfish.
You think it's selfish?
Yeah. It's only been 5 games.
Yeah, I think they're clout chasing a little bit as well.
Yeah, now that they've gotten this fame, they've been on Barstool.
Mm-hmm.
They've been shouted out by Bleacher Report.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, why wouldn't you want to like capitalize on that now?
Yeah. I mean, it's a genius content decision.
Yeah.
But if you really love the team, you probably just let this one ride out.
Literally. Yeah. If you're a real fan, you just you sit this one out. You make notes and then you come back after the season's over, and then you talk about it later.
Yeah, when you go on a undefeated streak and you win 1,000,000 games.
Yeah.
And Bryce Young throws for over 2,000 yards, and you're like, wow.
Because surely,
he's the future.
Yeah, surely people would want to talk to you then after the season. Like, wow, look at this season, and it just so happens to happen after you guys quit. What do you have to say about that, or whatever? You know, like, it's a selfish move.
Yeah, that is the thing. Like, that's a good point, because yeah, it's a good content decision to come back because people know about you now and they hear about you every week.
Right.
But the longer that streak grows, I mean, like, obviously, like, I think the Panthers are bad.
Yeah.
I think they'll probably lose a lot more games between here and the end of the season.
I agree.
But, like, if you somehow, like, I guess it's like gambling, right? Like, you're just letting it ride.
Right.
But, like, the more games that they win during the streak, the bigger this legend grows. And then, you know, at any point, you could come back and say, okay, we're back now.
And then you get to be then you get to be the center of attention. You are the podcast that quit whenever, you know, what am I trying to say? Like, this season will forever be the season that people think Meow Mix quit.
Yeah. They sat this one out. They took one for the team.
Yeah. Meow Mix is the reason that we succeeded.
Yeah. But I think they also know that they won't succeed.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what... The other thing is, I don't know what fired you up so much about the Panthers-Packers game and watching Bryce Young throw for 102 yards that you're like,
crazy.
I need to hop back on the mic now.
I know, that's wild.
Right? Meow. I need to get back on the mics. No, I don't know. I think that they will win this game because the Saints are bad.
Yeah.
I do have some interesting stats for you, though.
Oh.
Tyler Shuck, he's played 2 games. The first game was terrible. Still threw for more yards than Bryce Young did last week. But
That's crazy.
Second game, are we for real right now, Dahlia? She sees that bug on the window.
Crap.
So Tyler Shuck last week threw for 176 yards. Bruh.
She's going in. Oh!
Okay, good. It went away at least. That's good.
That's so goofy. Sorry, 176 yards.
So Tyler Shuck threw for 176 yards last game. How many times do you think Bryce Young has topped that this season?
Not many. I feel like every time I hear a stat line by him, it's like just above 100 yards.
Mm-hmm. He's only played 8 games. He did miss 1 game.
Oh, my bad.
So this stat is completely irrelevant, Panthers fans. You can ignore it, but...
Like what? 120 yards?
176.
Oh, no, like, I thought you were saying the average for Bryce Young.
Oh, the average for Bryce Young is probably somewhere around, like, 175 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
But he's only thrown more than that 3 times.
Awkward.
He had 1 game over 200 yards, I think, still.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen a lot of different... Well, first of all, people coming in our comments every time we talk poorly about the Panthers and, like, posting, like, Bryce Young stuff in our comments, which is confusing to me because, like, I don't know, you can't be this delusional, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you didn't pick the guy. Like, he's not, like, some guy you found out of the bottom of the barrel.
Literally.
He's not a Sam Darnold who you're like, wow, look at it. Like, he's managing the game well.
Yeah.
You picked this guy. You traded up 8 spots.
Yeah.
You gave the Bears Caleb Williams, who looks a whole hell of a lot better.
Right.
And you drafted him number 1 overall.
Yeah.
And he just looks bad.
Yeah. It's just kind of a bummer of a first round or a first overall pick.
Yeah. And we can keep going. Like, we can keep trudging through this, you know, because, like, they're 5-4, probably going to be 6-4 somehow.
Yeah.
But, like, next year is a contract year. Like, you got to pay him.
This is true. And are you going to pay him? How much are you going to pay him? How much is he worth?
I don't know. Nothing. But you are going to pay Rico Dowdle because...
Because that man has been carrying...
Yeah. I mean,
literally.
even the game-winning drive last week where they, like... I don't know if you watched it, but Bryce Young completed 1 pass. Good throw. Almost got sacked, I think, threw the ball away. completed another pass, decent throw.
Okay.
Skipped the ball in short to a guy coming on a comeback route. He was open for 10 yards, missed him.
Bro.
And then they were just like, you know what, fuck it, just give it to Rico Dowdle. And he ran for like 20 yards to set up the field goal.
That's crazy.
So they were like, all right, we're done. No more.
Yeah.
Stop trying to throw the ball. We're just going to.
Honestly.
There's no time left. Just run. We're running the ball.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I would.
And he did it. He won them the game. And he'll need to carry again as usual because I just don't think that. If they're going to win any games this season, it's going to be because Rico Dowdle scored multiple touchdowns.
Right.
Even against teams as bad as the Saints. But I still think the Panthers will win because the Saints are worse.
Yeah, this is true.
They traded away Rashid Shaheed, so they have even less weapons on offense now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They traded him to the Seahawks. So I think it was a really good trade.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd they get?
I think they got like a 4th round pick. I don't have that one pulled up. Let me see if I can get it real quick. I think I sent it to myself. Let's see. They also traded away Trevor Penning. So they got a 4th round pick and a 5th round pick for Rashid Shaheed, which I think is a really good return for him.
That's not bad.
And good for Rashid Shaheed. He really came out of nowhere. I think he was undrafted. He just came out of nowhere.
That's good for him. Hopefully he does well in Seattle.
Yeah. Yeah, the Saints also traded Trevor Penning, who I think they picked in the 1st round a couple years ago as well.
For another 6th round pick. Dang, they get a lot of picks.
Yeah. More picks to draft people like Tyler Shook, which, again, like, that's a 2nd round pick. That wasn't like a...
That's the 2nd round?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
I think he was drafted like 49th overall or something like that.
All these antics in this 2025 draft.
Yeah. I mean, it just goes to show, like, hey, teach your kids to play quarterback.
Honestly.
Don't bother with the other bullshit. Like, you
You'll
can
get
make
drafted.
$1 billion. Yeah, you'll get drafted no matter what.
Yeah. Might have to put up with some backlash here and there, but really making money.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, people might make fun of you on a podcast, but you still get $1 billion cajillion dollars. So.
Yeah. So take your pick. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll move on to the 3 o'clock window. These games, I don't know. I thought they might be a little bit better, but maybe. We'll see. Start with Cardinals at Seahawks. Seattle by 6.5. Jacoby Brissett has been named the Week 10 starter over Kyler Murray, who is not 100% healthy.
I thought he was out for a few weeks.
I don't know. I mean, they put him on IR, right?
Yeah.
But it might be retroactive to a certain date. I don't know if that's how it works in the NFL.
Beats me.
But he's out for... Because, like, he's been out for a couple weeks, so maybe they were saying, okay, he was out then. 4 weeks from then. Okay. But, yeah, if he's on IR and 4 weeks from now, I don't know. I guess Cardinals fans are happy. I don't know. The Seahawks look unstoppable right now.
They really do. I don't know what happened, what transition happened, because they didn't look... I mean, I guess they looked fine at the beginning of the season. They just weren't notable.
Yeah.
I think because Sam Darnold was at the helm, I didn't take him very seriously. But now, like, you have no choice but to take Seattle seriously. I mean, they're kind of cracked right now.
Yeah. I mean, well... I don't know. I think that nobody can cover Jackson Smith and Jigba. It's very weird. Cause, like, I see the last 2 games the Seahawks have played, and I'm very impressed with the way that they've basically, like, been able to move the ball at will.
Yeah.
And, like, I feel like that was the case against the Texans, but it really wasn't. Like, they looked... I guess the Texans was the second to last game they played. Like, the Buccaneers game, they were able to do whatever they wanted. The Saints game, they were able to do whatever they wanted. And the Commanders game, I mean, they blew them out. Like, Sam Darnold was literally perfect in the first half. Mm-hmm. But, like, the Texans figured something out.
Right.
Like, after the first half, like, they... Yeah, Jackson Smith and Jigba still got his, but, I mean, like, they turned the ball over, like, 3 times in the fourth quarter against the Texans. Mm-hmm. So, and the Commanders have no defense to speak of at all. So...
That's fair.
I don't know. I'm not saying the Cardinals' defense is any good. I'm just saying, like, last time they played, they held the Seahawks to, like, 20 points, managed to tie it all the way up. Mm-hmm. And then they only really, like, who knows what would have happened, but they lost the game because their kicker missed the landing zone and gave them the ball at the 40-yard line.
Right.
And the Seahawks basically just had to complete 1 pass. So, yeah, I don't know. The Cardinals' biggest loss this season is by 4 points.
Dang.
They've basically been in every game. They gave away the Titans game. They blew that game to the Packers in the last minute. Mm-hmm. Like, they're sticking with teams that I think are much better than them. Mm-hmm. Although maybe not. Maybe the Cardinals are decent. I don't know. I don't know what they
Who's to say?
do from here. I will say it's good news for Marvin Harrison Jr. that Jacoby Brissett is playing.
Yeah.
I don't know. They've lost the Cardinals. Wow.
What?
So they started 2-0.
Shoot.
They lost 5 in a row.
Yeesh.
They lost to the 49ers by 1. They lost to the Seahawks by 3. They lost to the Titans by 1. The Colts by 4. And the Packers by 4.
Gosh.
So they were leading the Titans game. Blew that one. Came back on the Seahawks. I don't remember that 49ers game. That was like the garbage game where I think some rando kicked Eddie Pinheiro came in and kicked that game-winning field goal at the last second to beat them. Then they lost in the last play against the Seahawks. Then basically lost on the last play against the Titans. So they lost on the last play 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Then they gave up a fourth quarter touchdown to the Colts and got stopped on 4th down and goal with like a minute and a half to go.
Right.
Then they gave up that touchdown to the Packers and again got stopped on 4th down, I think at like midfield. Then they beat the crap out of the Cowboys. Who knows? We didn't see it. That game basically didn't even happen.
I mean, seriously.
And now they play Seahawks again. I don't know. I think the Cardinals are finished if they don't win this, but I still just don't. Yeah. I don't see them beating the Seahawks.
I don't either. I mean, it's got to be a crazy slip up for the Seahawks.
Yeah, and who knows? Sam Darnold is still. I have more faith in Sam Darnold than I do in any of the other randos that are out there right now. Mm-hmm. But he's still lurking.
Yeah.
I can feel him.
The pumpkin is still in the corner of the room.
Yeah, I feel like Will Byers, where I can still feel him out there. The old Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
I don't know. And maybe that's just like the way that he started his career. It will just never go away from me. And he may play for 10 more years and be exactly as good as he is now.
Right.
And I'll always still feel uneasy about it. But I don't know. I still think that team is good enough to win this game, especially with Rashid Shaheed coming in. Mm-hmm. And the Cardinals just have nobody. Like, they're cycling through practice squad running backs. Mm-hmm. At least if Marvin Harrison can get involved, maybe they can have something going through the air. But I need them to get Trey Benson back.
This is true. We do. Oh, I haven't heard that name in a second.
Next game, Lions and Commanders, Detroit by 7.5.
Yeah, it's Lions for me as well.
Well, you did pick the Lions. I do think the Lions will run over this team.
It's a get-right game for them.
Yeah, that was an embarrassing loss to
that was.
To 9 and company last week.
Yeah, that was wild. I couldn't believe it. I was like, that is so embarrassing. Off a bye, too?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That's just not good football. And the Lions have lost games in shocking fashion this season. Yeah. Like the Packers, starting the season looking that bad.
Right.
Was bad. And then, the Chiefs loss, I guess you can understand that. You can stomach that as a top team. Mm-hmm. But then to lose to the Vikings, now you're only one game.
In your division.
You're only one game above the Vikings right now after all the bullshit they've been doing.
That was something that you should have had squared away. Mm-hmm. Taking advantage of this weird thing that got going on. I mean, I guess, whatever, you don't prepare as well to... Don't put poop on me again, Dahlia. Crap, she's going to poop on me again. Oh, her butt looks really bad.
Well, don't let her sit down.
Don't let her... Sorry, Dahlia. Oh,
she'll just sit on the table. It's okay.
That is so... Whatever. Continue on. But yeah, I don't know. Coming off of a bye, I guess you don't... I know you don't know what to expect with the Vikings, I guess. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I mean, Carson Wentz is, hurt beyond whatever. You know, they've worked him to the bone to try to get 9 ready. Mm-hmm. But... I don't know. I guess you expect to play J.J. McCarthy, you get 9. So, I mean...
Yeah, really, if you were game planning for J.J. McCarthy and you got 9, how are you supposed to expect that?
How are you supposed to prepare for that?
How are you supposed to prepare to stop a guy who's throwing for 145 yards every time he goes and plays football? How are you supposed to do that?
I don't know. I couldn't answer that for you. He's a freak of nature.
Yeah. Terry McLaurin's not going to be there for the Commanders. The Commanders' defense, I think Marshawn Lattimore tore his ACL. Yeah. He couldn't cover anybody anyway, so it don't matter. But they're literally the Commanders didn't make Sam Darnold throw an incomplete pass until midway through the third quarter.
That was crazy.
They're just not good at all.
It's really embarrassing.
So I think the Lions will win this game. The only good news is that Jaden Daniels, horrific injury. Mm-hmm. Dan Quinn questioned for leaving him in.
He said he was going to take him out the play after he got hurt. Mm-hmm. Which, I mean, whatever. Maybe you were.
Yeah.
But
Which is it's crazy because like there was some talk about like, okay, everything's 2020, like hindsight's 2020.
Right.
Yeah, like you wanted, yeah, obviously like if you didn't get hurt, no one would say anything about it.
Right.
But then Dan Quinn, super mega mind mode, was like, well, I was almost gonna take him out, and then like it's like okay, well like both things are like, well, we wouldn't be talking about either of these
See,
if
yeah,
he had
I'm
taken
like,
out.
that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you want to take him out 5 plays after he got hurt or the next play. The point is you didn't.
Yeah.
And then he bent his elbow backwards.
Yeah.
And, that was just the ugliest, like, I don't know, like that made me like queasy, like watching his arm. Apparently, he's not on IR. They evaluated him. He's not gonna even need surgery.
Yeah.
He'll be back maybe in less than 4 weeks, which is wild.
Yeah.
With the severity of what it looked like. That looked nasty.
Yeah, I can't believe that he's still there. Like, if you're a Commanders fan, you're probably, like, super happy with the way that turned out.
Right.
The season was over already.
Right.
Like, your team's not good. And I don't know, Jane Daniels just missed too much time. When he's been playing, he still hasn't been up to the level that he was last year. But, I mean, that's to be expected. Like, it's hard to recreate that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Vegas knows something because the line was at 9.5 2 days ago. And now it's 7.5. So, I don't know. People are betting on the Commanders for some reason. But
Weird.
I don't think that they're going to win.
No, I don't think so either.
Did you see that Donald Trump wants them to name his stadium after them?
Literally just saw that. Which is whatever. That's the least nonsense thing I've heard him say. So,
Yeah.
whatever. That's crazy. But,
Yeah, why don't you go back to work, buddy?
yeah. How about we focus on things that matter in the government, please? I don't know what they're going to name it, but it's not going to be after a person. It's going to be after a company.
Yeah, I don't know why he thinks that they're going to do anything other than name it, like, probably like Palantir Stadium or something like that, or like Raytheon, like Coliseum, something crazy like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Next game, Rams at 49ers, LA by 4.5.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you would think, but the ESPN, like the FPI thing has the 49ers. It's basically a toss-up. It's like 49.5 FPI.
Oh.
Football.
It's like, why is
Power
the
index.
FBI trying to get into this?
I don't know. They're trying to investigate gambling here as well. So, yeah, they give the Rams a 50.1% chance to win, and they give the 49ers a 49.5% chance to win. So
That's pretty close.
somehow, after everything the Niners have been through and after starting Mac Jones, they have managed to like make this a toss-up against the Rams.
Yeah, people really have a lot of hope in Mac Jones.
I mean, they haven't been like they won this game 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I don't understand it. Like I don't understand at all how the 49ers keep winning games. Because they look like dog shit when they play the Texans.
Tickets. I don't want tickets to this game. No, thank you.
But yeah, I don't know. Like Mac Jones, he looked horrible against the Texans defense. But somehow he survived that game 4 weeks ago where he basically like died against the Rams, where he was like literally rolling around on the floor like with a new injury every time he got sacked. And they won that game. And I don't know, like the 49ers, they beat the Rams in that game. Since that loss, the Rams have outscored their opponents 86-20. So they're not playing around anymore.
No. They're getting serious.
And I just don't think that I don't think that Mac Jones is good enough to beat this team twice. So I'm picking the Rams.
Yeah. Then they're... Yeah, I don't know. I think Rams win this one. I don't think the 49ers got it in them right now.
What have we picked differently so far? It's just the
We've been picking the same.
Bears, Giants, and then
Dude, I would hate to be up in this row.
Falcons, Colts.
Just like in the sky.
In the
that
sky.
feels
That's like Kyle Field.
So dangerous.
It's like Kyle Field levels of elevation.
Yeah, that's wild. That sounds like a nightmare to me. Oh, but Santa Clara. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
So nice.
So last game, Sunday Night Football, Steelers at Chargers, LA by 2.5. I think this is a loser officially is bad game.
Yeah. It might be.
Because I don't believe in either of these teams that much. What happened?
I don't know. My thing went away. Oh, that's week 8.
You have to refresh. You're on the wrong tab or something.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, so we got Steelers, Chargers. I don't particularly believe in either of these teams.
Yeah.
Unless this game is like close, I'm probably done with whichever team loses.
Yeah. I don't believe in Pittsburgh's performance last week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. If they play well 1 week, I don't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I just believe they got lucky.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they've done this twice where they've forced like 5+ turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
And both times they've only won the game by 7 points.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and their defense, like you said, is not great.
Mm-hmm.
They're still giving up yards. It's just that if you force a bunch of turnovers, you're probably going to win the game, you know? But you can't force 5 turnovers every week.
Yeah. I mean, like, but, oh, dang it. I mean, like, you know, I feel like, let me get my thoughts together. Sorry. Preoccupied here. Joe Alt makes a huge difference for this Chargers offense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can see it from, like, the moment that he walks off the field.
Yeah.
You know? So that gives me pause with this. I mean, like, whatever. They're, like, Herbert still tries to get it done, but he struggles a lot more to do it without Joe.
Yeah.
And
That's
he's
true.
lost a lot of the games without Joe Alt.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to pick Steelers for this one.
Cool. That'll be our tiebreaker because I picked the Chargers. All right. Anything else on this game?
Nah. We'll see what happens.
All right. There's another game on Monday night, but nobody can watch it, so we'll talk about it when people can watch it.
Oh.
It's Eagles and Packers, Green Bay by 1.5. Sounds like a good game. Would love to be able to see it. But
Guess we can't watch it.
I'm not paying ESPN plus subscription fees. I'm not doing it.
How much are they?
I'm sure it's probably like an extra $5 or $10 on your Disney subscription, but I'm not doing it. Figure it out.
Yeah, why is it so... I don't know. Why did YouTube TV do that?
I mean, I think it's ESPN holding out on YouTube TV.
Oh my gosh.
I think they're really desperately trying to get people to use their stupid ass app. And I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
In what world do I need ESPN Plus?
Only on Monday nights.
Yeah, and I'm not doing that.
That's fair.
This is this far, no further. No more.
No more. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Kirby's
But as you
pissed
can
too.
tell, like, these animals are giving us a lot of trouble today, so we're going to go ahead and call it because I cannot edit any more of this out. So I've been Aaron.
I've been Ellie.
And this has been the return of Aaron and Ellie on Kirby Drive. Thank you so much for listening. And I apologize for the number of dog barks in this, but I can't find all of them. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on Monday.
Bye.